Hello, ladies, gents, and Slavs with crusty buttholes. We return to the daily challenge of Spelunky. It is the 23rd of February of 2020. The year of disasters. The year of curses and awful things happening. It's only February and humanity already seems doomed. I am here with a front row seat, ready to enjoy the apocalypse. It's been long enough. I am sick of it. I'm sick of humanity. I'm sick of everything that it has to offer. Quite honestly, it was never meant to happen to begin with. So I am glad that at last we can only put an end to this madness. It was all a fluke. It was all a weird set of circumstances of humanity. And I am now extremely salty that I can't get out of here. I've been punished by my casual disregard for the human condition. Let's go on. Are you ready? Are you ready for a new and different type of daily challenge? Well, that is not what we're here for. We're here for wonderful, regular, standard daily challenges. So goodbye, I guess, if you're ready for that. But no, don't go away. Do enjoy the standard kind of daily challenge, but I am happy to know that you are ready in case that it ever changes. Today, we are in for a normal type of daily challenge. Maybe not. I don't know, man. I just do whatever strikes me in the heat of the moment. That's the way I do things all my life. I have never just planned anything ahead. I just go in and just hope it works out. And oh, that's right. There's a massive spider that wants to murder me. Perhaps not the greatest approach that somebody could have taken. I mean, we are kind of already committed to the stomping of the spider. So let's simply put an end to it. All right. I'm okay with the outcome of that. I will tell you this much. I don't really feel like ghosting today. I think I am down for the no ghosting philosophy, regardless of the quality of the seed. Sometimes that ends up biting me in the ass because the seed was amazing and I neglected 100% to capitalize on such things. But I think we're in a post-caring about such silly things. I think we can simply say we have nothing to prove. We're here just to have a good time, playing Spelunky, shooting the breeze, been working real hard. Sometimes the fancy strikes me, and I just work super hard. Some other times, the fancy doesn't strike me at all, and all I do is play video games until I go to bed, and then I feel real bad about playing video games all day, and it's just a vicious cycle of self-loathing. One thing I'll tell you for sure, though, we're going to grab this machete, we're going to cut this man's face to pieces. There is just nothing left of this man, and I'm very happy about it. I am very fond of the machete, so we're going to stick with it. Please let me go. You know what? I think it's a decent policy to gain access to John. Think that he's going to escape, but he's not going to escape. I totally threw him through. We didn't have a... How do I get back up, though? How do I get back up without wasting resources? How do I get back up without dying horrendously to this ghost? I guess we're doing that. I'm just trusting that life is not going to end. Very happy about getting those specs, in fact, because no longer need those torches to survive in this dark level. Ended up having to work around the ghost regardless, because I am a devout follower of our most mischievous of goddesses. I'm very much looking forward to being bestowed her ultimate favor after I go out of my way to present her with amazing presents. Something that women appreciate. That's raw flesh right in their faces. They love it. I've been working really hard. I finally decided, you know what, it's time for a proper and well done, or at least as well as I can make it, speedrun thumbnail. So I've been putting a whole bunch of effort in there, make something that is on par with the daily challenge. With daily challenge thumbnail. There's a key right there. What a horrendous snake pit area. One rope, 3 bombs. This is not looking great. Not looking great for my prospects of being able to come back and profit. There's the rope opportunity that's not going to work out for me. You guys sometimes get... We kind of need to rope here if we want to come back. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm without fear. Things aren't going to work out. Kind of mad about getting hurt there, but thankfully... You know what? We're going to use this to go over here. Murder a cobra. It was good stuff. Not even interested in that Mattock, honestly, on a matter of principle. We can use the snake to humiliate ourselves. Thankfully, we picked up some ropes, so it's all good. We do also have sticky bombs, which means I can get in there. What a nightmare level. This is awful. Wow, this is terrible. We had to spend every rope just to get the freaking chest. Absolute madness. This is a solid 3-block wall, so I can't even get in there. The vault requires 2. Well, at least I'm glad that we did not get cursed. I think this bomb will do it. That's not gonna do it, is it? Now I made it even harder. I think we're going to be left with 0 bombs. This is us now. This is us. Chest and key. 0 bombs. Oh wow! I almost did not place it where it goes, and I would have been super screwed. And again, well, this is awful. At least I can be happy about declaring that I was not going to ghost before the absolute awful nature of this seed made itself evident. This should kind of work. You gotta wait a little bit. Oh, you scum! You scum, Lord! I actually dodged my incredible efforts to murder you. Thankfully, it all worked out because I have the reflexes of a lynx. I am a panther. I am a tiger stuck in the jungle. Just always ready to bounce at the slightest bit of threat. Can't even go down there to get my Mattock because spent all the bombs, spent all the ropes. It's complete trash. You guys ever get this sentence that I started and then I forgot? You guys ever get a bug inside of you? And I'm not talking about diarrhea. I'm not talking about neural parasites. I'm talking about the bug of cleanliness. And you just look at things in your house that previously did not bother you, and now they bother you a great deal. You have to tidy up. I got that pretty much for the entire week. Let's alert this guy and hopefully he'll come out. No, he doesn't want to do that. Well, it's kind of a moot point, isn't it? Because I can't even get in there with the resources I have. And it doesn't even matter because his items are trash. I mean, I would love those spring shoes. That's about it. And I could use the extra ropes. But you know, I'm in a situation where I can't even set a trap for this guy. So I'm gonna have to go down there. Just let this happen. Oh, no. Oh. All the horrible dangers. All the horrible dangers. Okay, I'm going to break my vow of no shotgun just to trigger that arrow trap. Otherwise, it would have been a possible disaster. We have 1 point of health, 0 resources. I think I'm ready. I'm ready to embrace the necessity of the shotgun. I am a practical man. I'm a man of 0 principles. I will drop all resolutions and self-imposements if it means survival. Whew. If it means survival, I will extremely quickly sell my own wife into slavery. Then will I trade my wife for a camel to get through the desert. That is just the kind of person that I am, so that is why immediately let go of any kind of illusions of grandeur. I do keep the machete though because it's shiny and sharp, and I love to skewer my enemies with it. So hopefully we don't get bit in the ass by a coronavirus spider or get pissed on by a bat. That is how we start the new epidemic, become pandemic. Let's get these horrendous creatures taken care of. I would love to get a chest, but you see, I am completely bereft of all resources altogether. Can't even get ropes to get to crates. So we're now in a situation where it is the most cursed you can possibly be in Spelunky, where you have no resources and no way to get more resources. It's the worst. And it's terribly frustrating because it's all those crates up there, and I have managed to use every resource that was at my disposal. The thing that I should have done in this situation was simply ignore the existence of the key, and that way maybe you still find the black market somewhere, but it doesn't leave you with zero resources like I am right now. This maniac is going to cause havoc. There's just nothing I can do about it. Hopefully find a way to ambush him like a proper Mexican criminal. I will hide in a corner. Ooh. I'll hide in a corner, perhaps even underwater, and then surprise assault you with my machete. That's the way that real Mexicans do it. Oh. Oh. Well, the shotgun gave me brain damage, and thus the shotgun makes it asserts its dominance. How did you even do this? I don't know, man. Obviously, they were not as insanely useless as I was conserving resources, and they were capable of just pulling through. Probably you make it to the jungle. Yeah, you make it to the jungle to that level with even one rope, and you were able to replenish. I bet those crates up there had something. I think the mistake was using the resources to please Callie. My devotion was my perdition. I knew joining a cult would eventually backfire. They told me that joining a cult is not a good way of assuring yourself a safe and good future. They told me that joining a cult will do nothing for my survival. It was all going to just give me AIDS and terrible STDs and a very bad outlook on life. I didn't listen. I wanted those flesh craving orgies. I wanted those feelings of community and solidarity. And those naked festivals before the new moon. I was blinded by those pristine bleach butt cheeks and the wonders of drinking bleach together. Well, sirs and madams, I have learned my lesson. This shotgun is now in my arms, and it will not leave them. As is often the case whenever I throw a daily challenge through sheer incompetence. I'm just going to concentrate on making it for Spelunky alive. Hasn't been too long since we got a victorious run. There was also a run somewhat recently that wasn't, I don't think, victorious. It was just a good one that ended in like a late all-make or something like, I don't know. But it wasn't bad. I'd like to get that key. It belongs to me. I don't like to get that chest because I'm the best. Let's see. I can do something like this and casually throw that there and just get exploded. Beautiful display of Spelunky skill for everybody to enjoy. You're welcome. I have increased your Spelunky level by 1,000 at least, just by showing you such incredible moves. The most beautiful, orderly death you've seen Spelunky. I'm not speedrunning, I'm just getting through 1-1 quickly. It's a different thing. So we can get to that store and expedite the murder of a shopkeeper. That is what brings me joy. That is what brings my heart that swell of pride and arousal. Hello, my good sir. You appear to be selling some goods. I don't really care the nature of them. All I care about is that I will kill you for them. And the benefit from it is all just a side effect. You know what? I learned no lessons whatsoever. Well, let's go back to get Callie what she deserves. I think oh, that's right. I forgot that we don't have sticky bombs in this one. Maybe we can find a damsel somewhere. That bug and cleanliness, though, I really appreciate it, and when I recognize that I have it, I make the absolute most out of it. And you feel like a busybody that wants to do things to make their immediate environment into something more palatable. You just seize it for all it's worth. Freaking vacuum the whole house, put some order into my freaking living room, put all the laundry away. Do you guys ever feel like you wash those clothes, you dry those clothes, and you live in an indoors place? You know, you use a dryer. I grew up all through my youth. You dried clothes just by hanging them up, and it was a very long process of a whole day, clothes just hanging there. It was very low tech, but you know, it was the only thing I knew. I never knew until I moved to America that was not really the standard way of doing things. There was such a thing as a dryer that you throw things in and things come out dry. It's amazing technology. I was just flabbergasted. I was some country hick without any knowledge of the incredible drying technology. You get the drying technology going, and then, excuse me, sir, this is not prescribed. Please stop. Stop. Not prescribed activities. These are not approved activities for you to perform. Really don't appreciate it. What was I saying? The thing. Yes, I was ranting about dryers. A very important topic over here. You dry them and then you just put them in a basket. Or maybe just leave them in the dryer if you don't live in an apartment complex and you have to empty it out. But you know, you bring it back into the basket maybe. I did live in an apartment complex for a while, so I know exactly how it goes. You know, it's a very scarring experience. I don't want to ever do that again. Man, when you move to a house of some kind, you don't ever want to experience the neighborly nightmare that is life in an apartment complex. There's something you want to do to improve your life, move away from other people. That is my number one advice that I have for you. Just don't have to deal, the less you have to deal with the rest of humanity, the better. You can reduce human contact to a minimum. That is my idea of bliss. I'm kind of annoyed that we had to spend so much yet again to get these resources. In fact, maybe another instance of you're spending too much for too little reward. That's okay. Well, we have that incredible pressure of the daily challenge on my shoulders, so I can simply get this done. Maybe find that chest somewhere. It does exist. It is an entity that should have spawned. You do not imagine these things. There are rules to this place that will not be defied. Of course it's there. How else could it be? How else could it be? It's going to be right there at the exit, and it's going to be maximum pain in my butthole to be obtained. Couldn't be any other way. And I might even want to spend a bomb just to get to that giant spire to get those sticky bombs, but I don't think so. I don't think I need all that jizz, and in fact I don't need to spend a bomb to get in here. Get wrecked, scumlord. Yeah, we also would benefit from rescuing Jack, but Jack can just suck on a lantern and he can just keep there. I don't know why I said lantern, it's just the word came to my mouth, and it does strike me as a rather unpleasant experience to suck on a lantern, so I'm sticking with it. He's probably going to get out of there now. So good. Please die. Okay, well. You're now in possession of an extra shotgun. I don't trust you. I don't trust Spelunky. I was about to say, I don't trust Spelunky with not reviving this guy immediately. Of course that's what happened. It's the thing that happens when you shoot him in close range and he bounces off a wall or something. He will wake up so much faster than usual. Get you a knuckle sandwich. Quite awful. And now we're kind of stuck having to need Jack for survival. Not the greatest Spelunky gameplay you've seen from me this year, that's for sure. But we're making it happen, and there's been some hilarity involved. I don't really care as long as there's some funky nonsense happening. You know what? We're going to let that happen as it may. Now we're going to just wait. Get this ghost as far away as possible, please, so we can open up the way for that stupid chest and then spin another bomb and then get completely screwed in the jungle when we have no bombs to get into the black market. I embrace it. I know that this is the fate that we have concocted for ourselves. I embrace it. Let's do it. I'm fine with it. I had no bumps. All right, so good. Did you guys see the jetpack? I saw the jetpack right at the end, but we had no bumps. So even if I could have done something about it, you know, if I had realized it was there before leaving, still it would have been probably more painful because I was unable to get in there. Well, now we have an extra shotgun. Well, I kind of resent the fact that I need to carry this shotgun around like some kind of noob. Much better option. Much better option for my survival. This camera is going to document every single one of my atrocities. Very much looking forward to undoing the life of this man and just smearing his name in the tabloids. It's going to be glorious. When the cancel mob comes to get this absolute monster, hits a Nazi, get wrecked. Oh, you want to? What? This is, how dare you, sir? How dare you avoid the frame of my picture? That was a very upsetting development there. Took a picture of the man. He avoided it by like a pixel. Managed to survive the ticket trap, but I'm actually surprised that the camera was an active part of the plan of dealing with this shopkeeper. He was like stunning him into the ticket trap. Was pretty neat. I liked it. Looking for the black market, and of course hoping for an orange frog at this point, because there ain't no crates. There ain't no crates. How dare you? How dare you? Do a double butt rape of my person. You absolutely violated. Filth. Absolute monkey filth. The AIDS is now coursing through my veins. Really don't appreciate it. Okay, so we got 2 points of health, 1 camera, and 1 maniac. It's a fantastic recipe. Fantastic recipe. Whew. Sir, don't stand up. I'm taking pictures of you unconscious. I very much resent being stopped from this process. Woo! Get wrecked. Oh yeah. Oh, I can't get it. There you are. Nice. Okay, well, this camera has done amazing work for us. I am the most intrepid reporter. Let's say I'm a hands-on reporter. I'm a guy that takes some serious initiative to get those articles out. This listicle is going to be my claim to fame, really. 11 reasons why shopkeepers deserve to be impaled through their buttholes. Number 8 will be the most rightsome you've ever heard. Alright, so there's no black market here. There's also no explosives. I am still in the same situation of stupidity. But at least we're having a good time with this camera. Silver linings. Silver linings are wonderful. There is a filthy scumbag doing horrible things to that dog. And we are reporters. We're here only documenting this. We cannot get involved. So I guess we just leave it. Oh, there's a orange frog. That might be my ticket to find the black market. We have witnessed the horrendous death of Major Stupid. We weren't even there to stop it. We weren't even there to prevent it. Hey, Filthman, don't ruin my orange frog, weirdo. Orange frog is vital. The thing is, there's no... Where is the black market? Did we miss it? It's a possibility. Oh, my orange frog. Oh, he destroyed it. That orange frog was the only thing standing between me and complete failure. The thing is, nowhere to be found. Black market. It's forever lost to us. It's 2-3. Probably it's up there in the corner. Just some way, somehow, this black market completely slipped away from my fingers, which was 100% the predictable conclusion to this saga. Will you please just stop? Thank you. Sometimes reporters need to become police officers. Well, there is no black market and no way to get into it, so I suppose we're just going to keep going. Maybe we'll just keep going with this camera. This camera is going to do amazing things for us. I'm going to pay for my journalism degree. Spend $70,000 in it. All that got me was a crappy BuzzFeed job, paying me by the article, $30 an article. I have to eat ramen every night in order to survive. The bank is constantly on my ass because I am always late with loan payments. And here I am. Why? Spring shoes made me jump slightly too much. That was weird. I don't think I've failed one of those jumps even once. Like, it has never failed for me. Jumping onto a ledge that has spikes on it, I always respect it enough for it not to be a disaster. But the spring shoes totally made my jump slightly too high. And now we're here. Now we're here. This weird feeling. I'm just going to pick up this idol because I want to see the world get crushed. Off it goes. We might explode. Crush me, please. Put me out of my misery. There is a vault here for some reason, but no shop. Weirds me out. Now the shopkeeper is absolutely hearing me, but what's new about that? We have embraced. We've embraced their loathing. We don't care about their nonsense. Now for once, I'm going to leave the mines level with more than 3 bombs, more than 2 bombs, and more than 1 bomb. It's been just awful. Nest of vipers, you know what that means. We're going to just jump down. I thought that was it, but no. It just looked like it. That was bizarre. Well, I should be dead now. I guess we're gonna do something like that. It should solve some problems. Well, he decided to come out of there. He managed to shoot me in my butt and not kill me. You have made the last mistake of your life. You idiotic piece of trash. Oh man. You missed the shot, and now our revenge fantasy is going to come to pass. This is going to be the most incredible comeback story of 2020. It is going to be epic. Going to visit burn upon each and every one of these scumlords. Are you guys seeing all these arrow traps? This is just illegal. Absolute madness. We don't have sticky bombs. Let's do something like this. Because I just can't be bothered to climb back out. It's too much work. There's another madman over here. Here, have a spider. He said while jumping into the maw of the spider. Last run. This is the last run. In fact, the previous run should have been the last run. I don't know what I expected it to happen when I jumped onto the spider. But it definitely wasn't to be devoured alive. So there must be something going on in my brain. Probably a stroke. Maybe just a regular bout of utter stupidity. That is just, you know, being slightly more acute than usual. Being more prominent. Normally I can deal with it pretty okay. But sometimes there's a big outburst of stupidity inside of my brain. That was a weird level. The way that it was configured, the way that the path made to the exit. Weird be out. Anyway, oof. We have to indulge our murderous tendencies here. There's no way I am not taking all this good stuff. And now we have the means to open wonderful paths. Let's remember we have all these explosives. It's really quite something to have all these explosives. Like, just do stuff like that. Wow, that was terrible. And the spider's going to make me even worse. We can do something like such things. At 2 points of health. The exit must be somewhere around here. I want to say that this level was just an absolute curse. Alright, we got this under control, baby. What was even the normal path to get out of that level? It was awful. Okay. Who needs light when I have violence? Who needs light when I have explosives? Oh, that's the way down there. Who needs light when I have explosives? I ask you this. See if this will illuminate the way. Not really. I'm dropping here. This has to be the exit, right? I'm just going to jump there. Expertly avoid the ticket trap and get for the exit. What a set of absolutely backwards nonsense levels. That was awful. That's not the way forward, so let's just move through here. Completely screwed over by a frog. Get me out of here. This jungle was perhaps the absolute most horrendous jungle I've seen my whole life. My whole life. I feel like I should let go of this shotgun now. Every time, man. Every time those boomerang ticky men always exert their low-tech dominance upon my bum, and I end up just dead and humiliated on the floor like all the hookers I have left behind.